Y'all, it's SheRea. What's up? Back with another video. In this video, we'll be going over this hair from HerGivenHair. Y'all, I have never laid a lace wig so good in my life. I am really proud of myself. I really feel like I kind of did something this time. So I definitely want to go over all the details with you. So this wig that I'm wearing, and hold on, let me do my intro. Hey y'all, if you are new here and you've never seen my face but you like my face, definitely make sure to subscribe so you can stick around. Give this video a thumbs up. A like goes such a long way to support my channel. It lets me and YouTube know that you like this type of content and you want to see more of it. I will link everything that I use to achieve this style. I mean, I'll leave everything down below. Everything that I use to lay this wig down. Okay, let's get into the details. This is the curly textured fit lock lace front wig. This is in the texture curly, which is supposed to mimic 3B, 3C. They also have a tighter texture as well to mimic more of my texture. This is definitely a looser curl than my natural hair, but I wanted to try a different texture and I think it looks really good on me. This wig is 130% density, and at first I was kind of thrown off. I was like, Joyce, what the hell am I gonna do with 130% density? I got a big old face and a big old head. And she was like, girl, it's gonna be okay. Trust me, we got you. And honestly, this hair is full, it's thick. It looks way thicker than 130% density. It looks like 180, 200, super full, super flawless. I am super happy with it because I just knew I was gonna have a thin ass wig and I don't. So I really do love that. This is in the natural color. I probably will eventually dye it black because it's in that like ashy brown color, which isn't really my preference. I like jet black hair, but I mean, it still did what it needed to do. It is 16 inches, which is the perfect length for the summer. It's still very warm here in the Midwest, so it's not going to do too much. It's not going to be all over my back. It's the perfect length. It looks natural. I'm a super fan. And I opted in for the deeply bleached knots as well, and that also did what it needed to do. Like overall, this wig is such a good time and I'm super happy with it. But enough long talking, let's get into the installation. Y'all should know I am not a lace wig girly, so let's see how easy it is to apply this wig. This is what the wig looks like out of the pack after I've played with it. I finger combed it. Like, y'all, this hair is so freaking pretty. The knots do come pre-bleached, which is really good for a beginner like me because I don't have to do much work. The wig comes with 3 wig combs as well as the adjustable straps as well as a drawstring to keep it nice and secure on your head. Usually I cut out the combs because I don't want them like breaking my hair off, but with this wig, and I didn't even know that, they're just velcroed in, so literally you just peel and you don't have the comb, so you can put them back in if you want to. That is, wow, I'm impressed with that. Wow, that's sick. Yeah, that's dope. Before I do any customization to it, you can see that the hairline looks pretty good. I did not do any plucking to the hairline. I'm not fancy like that. Then it was time to cut the lace. I really want to take my time with this part because this is the part where you can mess up. So really take your time and shape the lace to your hairline. Now I'm going in with some wig spray, and I definitely sprayed more than you saw on camera. Use more than you think you need. So this is initially what the wig is looking like, and yeah, it's coming together, sis. It's coming together. The hairline is looking pretty good. I'm happy with it. There's still some work to be done, but so far so good. By the way, this is what the hairline looks like after applying more spray. So apply more than you think you need. Now I'm going in with some Lace Bond spray. You can use glue, but Lace Bond spray does what it needs to do, especially if you're not getting too sweaty. If you know you're going to do something more active, you do want to use glue. But for this install, I kept it pretty simple. Once you apply the Lace Bond spray, you do want to use your blow dryer on cool to make sure that the spray sets. You want it to dry clear. You can do as many layers as you want to. I advise doing at least 2. You can do up to 4 to really let it stay, but y'all know one thing about me, I ain't got all the patience in the world, so I just did 2 layers. Now I'm putting the wig into place using my comb to press the wig into the spray. Also using my blow dryer to get any spots that I miss. Sometimes you gotta go in and fix it a little bit and finesse it. Now I'm taking a wig band to secure the wig, and I let this wig band sit on my hair for about 30 minutes while I had lunch. She don't want a puppy, she want a big dog. Now we are back, and I'm taking the wig band off, and so far so good. It's like, okay, we doing something. Now I'm going into my foundation color just to cover up some of that whiteness, but also to create a better melt to make it look as natural as possible. This is definitely a matter of patience and grit because you're gonna need it. It's some steps involved. This is what it's looking like so far. Pretty good, but there's still a bit of a like whitish cast around the hairline, and I found a way to fix it. Girl, use some mousse. Literally the hair mousse that I use on my natural hair, I literally applied it to the hairline and it melted that whiteness away. I thought maybe it was gonna mess the lace up. Nah, it helped. And if you're the type of girl that likes swirls and swoops and stuff, this is a perfect opportunity to actually install them into your wig. But I don't do the baby hairs and all that fancy stuff. That's not me. I like keeping stuff nice and simple. I'm a very simple gal. Now I'm gonna throw the wig band right back on. Technically you can do this all in the first step, but I was learning as I went. But this is what I did for this wig and this process. And look at how the foam just got everything slicked down. Everything just looks nice and melted. I mean, girl, I look fabulous. Is it just me? Let me know. Y'all can see how it looks. Again, you can pluck your hairline to make yours look more natural, but this works for me. All right, y'all. So this is the hair. Honestly, usually I wash my wigs. I did not do that this go around. There's no factory smell to it. It smells nice and fresh. Honestly, I didn't have the time. I got stuff to do. So this is fresh out of the pack. I have been kind of finger combing it. It was more defined when I first took it out the box, but I've been, fluffing it out. I love me some big old hair. Like, I would totally wear it like this because to me, it's fire. But we are going to define the hair just because I know that's what most of y'all like and want to see. But I would totally wear it like this. I'm just going to shape the hair a bit since I'm wearing it as a side part. I just want to create a little bit of layers in the front, not too much. I'm not a hairstylist or anything. I just want to give it a little bit of layering in the front to frame my face. Oh, this hair is so pretty. I'm gonna go in with some volume mousse. This is a new product that I got from Heritage. Oh, y'all can't see that, it's too bright. But, I mean, I don't really use volume mousse, so let's see what it does for this wig. I still want it big, but a little bit more defined. Let's bring back out the curls. I probably need to get some water, so let me go do that real quick. Oh, this spray bottle ain't saying nothing. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Okay. Come on, girls. And I'm just defining the hair by coiling the ends. Just to give it a nice little boop. That's pretty. HerGivenHair always has mad quality hair. And I've been using HerGivenHair wigs since graduate school. So we're talking 10 years? Over 10 years? Yeah. Just great quality, lasts for years. Even with consistent use. That's pretty. That's real pretty. Look at the difference between the hair defined and then undefined. And you can see it's really pretty, regardless if you want to kind of afro it out a little bit or have it more defined. And if you want to make it super defined, you can use gel, but I want it to be very playful and light. Gel is going to give it a little bit more crunch than I want today. But you can really do anything with this hair. Color it, dye it, flat iron it, all the things you would with your natural hair. So that's me finger combing it. And now I'm actually going to go in and coil the ends. These curls are so freaking juicy. Technically, I should use a diffuser to dry my hair, but that'd be taking too long for me, and I really don't have the patience. I want to get this hair done, so I'm just going to use my Dyson and blast it. Get it as dry as possible, do my makeup, and hope for the best, because ain't nobody got time. All right, makeup is done. Curls are so pretty. Ooh. Alright, y'all, this is the final look. I'm going to be honest, I definitely preferred it when it was bigger and bushier. It felt more like me, but the defined curls are cute too. Let me know what you prefer. Do you prefer it curlier? Do you prefer it bushier or less defined? Let me know. But all in all, this wig came out really, really cute. I feel like I did a pretty good job laying it down, if I do say so myself. It looks really good. I'm super happy with it. Y'all will have to let me know what you think. Yeah, I really have nothing bad to say about it. I still look like myself. I still feel like myself, which is really nice. Yeah, I think I look good. I think I look good. I think I'm ready for the evening. Like I said, let me know what y'all think. Shout out to HerGivenHair for sponsoring this video. They have sponsored many videos on my channel over the years. So thank you, HerGivenHair, for keeping the lights on, for sending me quality hair, for having me look my best. And I'll talk to y'all later. Take care, y'all. Peace. Bye, y'all. So HerGivenHair told me, do some styles. I'm not a style girly. I'm really not. I don't pull my hair up. And to me, a wig is a wig is a wig. I like my wig looking as good as possible. So ponytails and all that. To me, it looks like a hair hat. And I don't like that. So all I did personally was just play with my parts. I flipped the hair. I pulled the curls out. I pulled the definition out. Made it bigger. I just did it how I do it. This is how I wear my hair. I'm very simple when it comes to styling my hair. I like simple, I like classic, and the more I picked it, the more I fluffed it, and honestly, the more I loved it. Honestly, this was my favorite look, the way I'm wearing it right now. And like I said, I was just flipping it and playing with it. I felt so sexy as I was flipping it around. I was like, ow! Anyway, y'all, that is the extent of the styles I would ever do on a wig. If you get fancy with it, that's you. But as for me and mine, I keep it super simple. But that's the end of the video. Let me know your thoughts as always, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Take care, y'all. Love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.